Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dr. Quack podcast. You know, today I want to talk about something. I want to talk about motivation. Do you have it? Because when you're not motivated to do something, you don't want to do it. And it takes a lot of energy. In the Army, they used to tell me that false motivation was better than no motivation. They used to tell me that all the time because, if you showed motivation, at least you looked like you were interested. Sometimes in life, it's hard to even show false motivation. You get beat up by things in life around you, your environment, all sorts of things can just piss you off, knock you down, and it'll try to hold you the fuck down, you know. It's crazy world out there, man. I mean, just trying to survive this day and age is not easy. Every day we look at it, there's always something, that's costing more and more money. And what motivates you? Is it, chance to be successful in life? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it to feel like you're doing something right? There's a lot of things that motivate people. What motivates me a lot is knowing I'm doing right, knowing that, what I'm doing, there is a purpose, and knowing what I'm doing, that is for the right reasons. And you have to be able to have those. If you're doing something for the wrong reasons, I see this all the time when I was in medicine. I'd see a lot of people say, I'm going to nursing school. I want to become a nurse. Why do you want to become a nurse? Because they make great money. And I'm going to tell you, that is not an easy job. You pull back-to-back 12-hour shifts in some places. You work a lot of hours. You got a lot of things to do in that job. Being a nurse is not easy. One an RN. I was in medicine for 15 years. Being an RN is definitely probably one of the hardest jobs I've seen in the world. There's a lot of things. It takes dedication. Yet you have to be dedicated to what you do. Day in, day out, you have to study. You have to focus. You have to come up with ideas to be able to do what you want to do. Because if you don't, you're not going to last long. You're just going to have all those issues. And it's never pretty, it's always one of the tough things to deal with, if you're not motivated, Motivation comes from within. And I'm telling you, sometimes, for me, motivation can come when people say things to me. And I'm telling you, my whole life is pretty much based off of, you can't do this. God, if I had a nickel for every time I was told I can't do something, I'd be rich. I really would. But you hear it enough, and too many times people will say it, and sometimes you start to believe it. And that's the hardest thing not to do, is to believe what somebody else tells you. To believe that you're not good enough. Believe me. This month at work was one of my absolute worsts. In my 3 years in car sales, it's the lowest I've ever hit. Am I pretty down about it? Yeah. Am I beating myself up over a little bit? Yeah. But I'll tell you, this month coming up, I will succeed. You know why? Because I'm motivated. Because I'm out to prove all those people, who hold you down, who tell you can't do it. All those people that just think you're a one-hit wonder. You'll never succeed in life. I want to prove them wrong. Whether I have help or whether I don't have help, I'm going to get the job done. That's my plan. That's what I got to do to succeed. That's where my motivation comes from. It comes from within. You have to be a driven individual in this world. Otherwise, you will settle for average and not be any better than where you are right now. Probably worse, because things always affect us. Finances, romances, friendships, kinships, relationships with people that you work with, relationships with people that you know. Trust me, my phone does nothing but nonstop ringing, from people. And it's not just work, it's everything in life. Different friends, sometimes family, and people always feel like I'm some sort of answer guy. I'm not really an answer guy. I'm just a guy who's experienced a lot of shit. And, I'll give you my best advice. I do that for anybody. Why? Because people need it, Sometimes you need to tell people which way to go in life, I don't ever tell people don't do something. I will sometimes suggest that it might be a bad idea to do something. But I won't ever tell them don't do it. It's a hard thing in the world to deal with. It really is. But that's all I got for this video. All I can tell people in life is stay motivated, try to do the best you can, and keep moving forward. I might make one more video tonight, or I might make it tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But you guys take care.